A very good morning, students. Myself, Miss Rupal Desai from Srimati LP Savani Vidya Bhavan. Student, today we will start the third poem, that is Rain on the Roof. Now, before to start the poem, I just wanted to give you the introduction of the poem. From the title of the poem, The Rain on the Roof, we can come to know that the poem is students about the rain. The poet in this poem trying to say that the memories what he has of the rain. He describes his memories of his past. The sound of the raindrops falling on the roof of his house brings back sweet memories of the past. So here the poet who is describing his memory of his past and now in the present when he listened the raindrops, the sound of the raindrops on his roof of his house, he was just recalling his memories and that his own experience, his own memories he trying to share with the readers. So here we have the poem Rain on the Roof. When the sky is covered with dark clouds and it starts raining, have you ever listened to the patter of soft rain on the roof? What thoughts flashed through your mind as you heard this melody of nature? So read the poem to find out what the poem dreamed of while listening to the rain. Student, we also now have the monsoon season. This is the only season when every creature, every people on the earth, they started enjoying the beauty of nature. Even in this, during this season, we can see that the nature is flourished like anything. So this is the season where every creature, every people on the earth, they can enjoy. So we'll have a beautiful poem, Rain on the Roof, and we'll start today. Now we'll start the first stanza of the poem. When the humid shadows hover over all the starry spheres, and the melancholy darkness gently weeps in rainy tears, what a bliss to press the pillow of a cottage chamber red, and lie listening to the patter of the soft rain overhead. Now students will just see the meanings. The first is moisture. Humid, that means something which is full of moisture. That means humid. Now hover, H-O-V-E-R. Hover. Hover means move around something. Move around something. Then the word melancholy. The word melancholy means sad. Bliss. Bliss means happiness. The word patter. Patter means the sound of raindrops falling on the roof. The sound of raindrops falling on the roof. And cottage chamber. It means the bedroom, the room of the poet. Now will students start the explanation. Now in the first stanza, the poet is saying that when the humid shadows here refers to the dark clouds. The dark clouds when with filled of water, when it just spread into the sky. So here the poet tries to say that when he saw the black clouds into the sky which covers whole around, when the sky is full of these clouds which are moisture, full of water and about to bring rain. When such clouds hover around in the sky over all the starry, it means that it is the time when the sky is full of dark clouds, we cannot see the stars. At that time, huge clouds which are full of moisture move around in the sky, and the sad darkness of the night is wiped off by the raindrops. Means within no time, when we see the sky is fully covered with the black clouds, within no time we'll get the rain. So the poet is comparing raindrops to tears. The sky, the clouds, they are in the form of the poet's language, they are saying that the clouds are crying. But actually, the clouds cannot cry. But in the form of water, in the form of rain, it comes to the earth, it appears to the earth. So, he's comparing raindrops to tears, and he says that the dark sky, which seems to be very sad, as it is fully dark colored, so it is very sad. It appears as if it is crying, and the raindrops, the tears shed by it. He also adds that it is like he was just lying on his bed in his bedroom, and he was watching to the sky, and he could see that the rain in the form of raindrops, they are falling on his roof of his house. So here the poet who was lying in his bedroom, and he could come to know that when the raindrop starts falling on his rooftop, and because of that sound, he come to know that the rain about to start. We'll move to the second stanza. Every tinkle on the shingles has an echo in the heart, and 1,000 dreamy fancies into busy being start, and 1,000 recollection wave their red threads into woof, as I listen to the patter of the rain upon the roof. So we'll start writing the meaning, student. First, the word is tinkle. Tinkle means short, light sound. Shingles, rectangular wooden tiles used on roof. Rectangular wooden slides or tiles which are used on roof. Then echo, repeated sound. Patter, sound of raindrop when it falls on the roof. Now, in the second stanza, the poet is expressing his feelings when he heard the raindrops falling on the rooftop of his house. He says that every tinkle, every single sound on the shingles, on the roof, has an echo in his heart. Whenever he hears rain falling on the rooftop, the sound repeats in his heart, and in his dreams he has many different imaginations. He adds that the sound of the rain falling on the rooftop creates many new different dreams in his mind. He recollects many memories of his past which come back into his mind as dreams. So, he says that as he listened to the patter of the rain upon the roof, he has many new dreams in his mind, and the memories of the past come back in the form of dreams. Now, stanza number 3. Now in memory comes my mother, as she used in years agone, to regard the darling dreamers, ere she left them till the dawn. Oh, I feel her fond look on me, as I list to this refrain, which is played upon the shingles by the patter of the rain. So student, here the word ear, E-R-E, it is old poetic word, means before. The word is before, it means before. Then dawn, that is daybreak, during the time of the day. The word is list, listen, it means, it is the old poetic word but it means listen. Refrain, the repeated part of a song or a poem. Here, what is the sound? It is the sound of the rain. Now, in this stanza, the poet introduces his mother. He says that he is dreaming of his mother. As he had told in the previous stanza, that rain brings memory of the past. It is the memory of his mother, who is no longer alive. In the past, she used to love him a lot. She used to consider him a darling, and she would let him sleep till daybreak and have sweet dreams. The poet can still feel that his mother is looking at him as he listened to the song made by the raindrops falling on the roof. The sound of the rain makes him correlate his past with his present. That is why the poet is moved by the sound of the rain on the shingles of his room. Whenever he hears this sound, it brings back memories of the past and he is reminded of his mother. So here we have the story, we have this poem in which the poet is sharing his past memories, and in his memories he has a special place for his mother. The mother is the character in the poem who is very, very close to the poet. Though the mother is not alive, but still whenever he sits in his room and he can hear the raindrops falls on his roof, and all that memory comes in his mind. So this is the poem what we discussed today, Rain on the Roof.